Good evening, dignitaries, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our very first virtual graduation ceremony. I'm Smita Zamanjeet Parmar, Assistant Professor, Digital and Marketing Communication, and I will be guiding you through the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that a graduation ceremony at IHM-A had to be conducted over a virtual platform, owing to the prevailing circumstances. But like they say, there's always a silver lining to the cloud. And for us, fortunately, it is to be empowered digitally. As we gather here today, we remember the founding parents of this campus, late Dr. Rafiq Zakaria and late Dr. Mrs. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria, for their immense contribution to the cause of education and bringing world-class educational models to this region. Congratulations to you all, students, teachers, and parents, for your dedication during the years leading to this important day. My request all our dignitaries here for their consent to commence the proceedings by lighting the lamp of knowledge and education, please. May I request Dr. A.G. Khan, former director, Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Center for Higher Learning and Advanced Research, to pay tribute to late Dr. Mrs. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria.
Hello, am I audible? Am I audible? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Chairman of the proceedings, Honorable Mr. Chatwal, the most esteemed Chairman of Maulana Azad Educational Trust, Mr. Faraj Jamal, all the dignitaries, including Mr. Sohail Nathani, the honorable members of the board, Dr. Satish, wards, and graduates. Friends, we have all gathered here on a digital platform, following all the necessary protocols of COVID-19 to honor our graduates. Parents from all over the country entrusted their young to this great institution. This they did in the hope that we shall return to them at the end of various courses at IHM-A, highly polished and cultivated ladies and gentlemen. We did accomplish this task to a great deal. It is now your turn to go back into the society and serve. We know these are difficult times, rather desperate times. And we all know that desperate times require desperate measures. But we must keep hope. This is not an apocalypse, and we are certainly not at the brink of extinction. We may have been hurt, we may even have been broken at times, but we shall never surrender. Friends, especially the graduates, a certificate or a degree. Each one of you carries a part of the great legacy that was founded by our founder president, late Dr. Rafiq Zakaria, and further strengthened by the esteemed and inimitable Padma Shri Mrs. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria. I distinctly remember an occasion Dr. Farid Zakaria was being honored for his special film on the Taj, and he was invited to the Times Square, and the event was being chaired by Henry Kissinger. Dr. Farid Zakaria addressed the audience, and what he said echoes in my mind even today. He said, the only person I was ever impressed and I admired, the only person I ever held in awe was my mother, Fatima. Apart from all the honors, accolades she received, and these are quite a few, friends, what she loved most was her association with young children. Educating the young was a lifelong passion for Mrs. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria. She was easily upset and very easily pleased if you talk to her about children's education and their welfare. Much before late Dr. Rafiq Zakaria decided to set up institutions of higher learning, somewhere around 1963-64. Mrs. Zakaria had already started working on nursing and care of children from the poor and homeless families. She was so deeply engaged in the welfare of the poor and the destitute that nothing could stop her from setting up a series of balwaris, nurseries, primary schools and middle schools in Aurangabad. We are very fortunate to have been associated with her for a fairly long period of time. And it was a great learning experience for all of us. It was in her noble company we learned that greatness does not flow from power or position. It flows indeed from the nobility of a refined mind and the generosity of a heart. Mr. Zakaria left this temporary world a few months back, and we still cannot believe that she is no more around. As is the spirit of Dr. Zakaria constantly guiding all our efforts and endeavors, Mrs. Zakaria's noble spirit is with us every step of the way. The best I can do to pay her tributes is to recite the famous lines by the most renowned Urdu poet, Faiz Ahmed Faiz. He said, "Hamare dam se hai kuए जुनू में आपकी खजिल." It is because that in the world of passion, people are still embarrassed because of us. हमारे जुनू में आपकी खजिल आए आमी और ताजिश. All the ropes of the rich and the renowned हमी से जिंदा है, हमी से सुन्नत मंसूर और फ़ैज़ जिंदा है. हमारे दम से है कुए जुनू में आपकी खजिल, अब सुन्नत मंसूर और फ़ैज़ जिंदा है. हमी से बाकी है गुलदामनी और कशबुल. So let her spirit live long and let this institution live long. Let the legacy thrive. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure to be associated.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Farhad Jamal, Chairman, Maulana Azad Educational Trust, Mumbai, and industry veteran, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you, Smita. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dear students of the class of 2020, parents and families, Mr. Puneet Chatwal, New Director and CEO of Indian Hotels Company Limited, Professor John Anchor, Dr. A.J. Khan, my fellow trustee, Mr. Suhail Nathani, Board of Governors, Bijal Desai, Mr. Kriyal, Mr. Sarabjit Singh, Dr. Satish Jairam, committee members, and all colleagues, and those individuals who work behind the scenes very hard. Very good evening to each one of you. The past year has been one of the toughest years that mankind has experienced in living memory. We all know that. In the past, we have witnessed man-made disasters, wars, economic crises, natural calamities like drought, cyclones, and tsunamis, and what have you, and even pandemics. But nothing we have seen that comes close to COVID-19, the impact on countries across the globe. No place has been left unaffected, and the world continues to struggle to control the ongoing pandemic even to date. It is raging in some geographies, and it seems the virus takes the long and short pit stops before resurfacing again in some of the nations. I'm sorry to start my talk on this very somber note, but we must pay homage to all those individuals, all those loved ones, close, near and dear ones who've lost their lives over the past 12 to 18 months. It's really brings tears to my eyes listening to many stories that I know of. And no family or friend, acquaintance has been spared, and the stories are simply heart-wrenching. Let's all hope and pray for a healthier and happier times going forward. I also wish to pause and pay respects. I know Dr. A.J. Khan did, but respects to our beloved chairperson, late chairperson, Mrs. Fatma Zakaria, Padma Shri holder, who is unfortunately also we lost in the month of April due to the wretched virus. I miss her immensely, and I address you today because her presence around at each graduation ceremony for several years was an inspiration, confidence booster, and above all, a special kind of cheer that she brought that's so hard to describe, full of affection, encouragement, and joy. Mrs. Zakaria, live in our hearts forever. We know we have your blessings, and blessings always with us. I'm extremely pleased to let you know that her son, Dr. Fareed Zakaria, has consented to be our chairman emeritus, a role of an important mentor and a guide to us. He's one of the most celebrated and distinguished journalists and author based in New York. Most of you are familiar with CNN. You see his face often. And also Mrs. Supriya Sule, our longtime trustee, a parliamentarian and the most eminent women leaders of India, has been kind to accept to be the vice chairperson of the trust. We look forward to their continued counsel and wisdom as we continue our journey to provide quality education at various colleges under the aegis of the Maulana Azad Educational Trust. It's always a great honor and privilege to be part of the convocation, which is actually the first time during my tenure as chairman of the trust. And of course, it's the first time in the history to be a virtual convocation in the history of IHM-A. Allow me to, at the onset, congratulate the graduates of class of 2020 for this wonderful, wonderful accomplishment. A historic day in your life. You, the graduates and the faculty, have displayed indomitable spirit over the past year, and what a year this has been. I admire and respect your spirit of resilience and the commitment in pursuit of excellence. Even in the midst of ravaging effects of the ongoing pandemic, you did not falter. You remained steadfast to this date, and I salute you. And on behalf of all the trustees, I wish to thank your parents, providing you space in their homes for your online classes with enhanced bandwidth of network, home food, love and care to ensure that your home classroom works seamlessly, despite your naughty antics sometimes. I also wish to thank Dr. Jairam and the faculty for guiding and supporting you in your quest for knowledge, your pursuit for a fulfilling career, and your dreams for a better life in future. Some of you had gone through virtual classes and virtual exams to complete your course, and most faculty has worked tirelessly to complete curricula, and some have been on premises, others teaching from home for long hours right into the night. I'm deeply grateful to each one of them, and we have been pulled into a world driven by technology and its many versions, and as a result of these online platforms have become integral part of our work culture. And moving into the future, we may see a blended approach in delivery of programs. The online education continues even today across boards of colleges and universities and schools, and we have no choice but to embrace technology, or digital, as they say, is becoming fast the new normal. We sincerely hope that we can welcome you, our students, to the IHM-A soon and resume classroom learning, bring back the hands-on training in the kitchen and the food labs, among other exciting elements of on-site education, social side of life like bonding with classmates, and the joy of living and growing together. As you enter the hospitality industry, as they say at the job market, the issues of immediate employment and limited career opportunities for graduates continue to be a big concern. The current pandemic has hugely added to the woes. I'm confident as graduates of IHM-A, you are well equipped with relevant skills, and we believe you are competent and globally competitive. I would even urge all of you to look at opportunities beyond your discipline and comfort, because it's time to be innovative and adventurous. Seize every opportunity that comes your way. Tackle the challenges that you counter ahead on, and try to solve issues, because therein lies the opportunity for innovation and success. There's a difference in being careless and fearless. Stay fearless, but don't stop. Don't drop your guard to be seen like a hero. You're the leaders of the future, and don't feel disappointed if things don't work. Things are not going well presently for some. For those who joined IHM-A for becoming hoteliers of the future, please don't give up your dreams and desires. Like every crisis the world has seen, this too shall pass. Till then, keep busy, dabble with new skills, chase your hobbies, find joy and excitement in little things. Follow a healthy fitness routine for yourself, if possible. I think there's little option in that. A healthy routine is really no option. You've got to follow it. And I think COVID-19 has taught us the importance of health. I've never sent so many get well or feeling healthy good wishes to individuals as I've done in the past year and a half. Think more about what each one of us can do for protecting the environment each day, every moment. And think of cutting down wasteful habits. I think this is another learning that we have had over the past 1 year. God has given us this time for introspection. It is a long pause button. And let's make most of it to work towards making it a better world. As Angela Bassett, the famous American actress, said, don't settle for the average. Bring your best to the moment. Then whether it fails or succeeds, or at least you gave your best. I know I'm addressing the future leaders of the travel, hospitality, and tourism business, and I'm confident that you'll do yourself and this great institution proud. I wish you good health, and lots of love and joy in your life ahead. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, Mr. Jamal, for your presidential comments. May I request Dr. Satish Jairam, Principal IHM-A and Director Learning and Development, to present the annual report. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dignitaries on the first ever digital days of ladies and gentlemen, and CEOs of the future who've been incubated in these classrooms that lie empty today. Greetings and a warm welcome to another innovative incubation at IHM Aurangabad as we experience this unique virtual graduation for the class of 2020. None of these great achievements would be possible without the strong foundation reinforced by our visionary leaders at Indian Hotels Company Limited over the 3 decades of our institute's progress. Maulana Azad Educational was most certainly a transformational decision for this region as we grew on the global map. No disruption can be greater than culture. Which is how the core principles instituted by this campus's founding parents, both late Dr. Rafiq Zakaria and late Dr. Mrs. Fatma Zakaria, has left a legacy for the large community of academics and students on the campus to live by. As we pay tribute, this centenary of Zakaria's birth takes us back to our humble foundations. Even as the wrath of the pandemic took away many of our beloved people, including our late Chairman Emeritus, a tribute in their memory is a first step of gratitude for their contributions on planet Earth and to the campus. While there's enormous data on the losses from the pandemic, on an occasion it has created for us all, and in making all of us better versions of ourselves, our first acknowledgement goes to the empowering leadership on our Board of Governors, chaired by Mr. Puneet Chatwal. His leadership is amply visible in the enduring presence of his brand. This towards excellence keeps us going. His vision, clarity, and direction have infused strength as we've surmounted many challenges. A live case study for us to learn from as we develop survival skills from his astute insights, his writing, and his many speeches in leading Asia's largest and most successful public forum. We welcome Mr. Farad Jamal, industry veteran, as chairman of the prestigious Maulana Azad Educational Trust, as he takes on the onerous responsibility of opening new vistas to the institutions on Dr. Rafiq Zakaria campus. As a hospitality industry veteran of 4 decades, he brings multiple strengths to the many institutions here. We have continuously received immense support from Mr. Bijal Desai, Senior Vice President and Chief Compliance Officer, to stay on track with our legal responsibilities. We acknowledge the incisive legal expertise of Advocate Sohail Nathani, Managing Partner ELP on our board, who has advised, guided, and held together our precious international provision against all odds. Mr. Gaurav Pokhriyal, Senior Vice President and Global Head Human Resources IHCL, in structuring future talent management goals, and Mr. Sarabjit Singh, Head Expressions, who continues to inspire our young graduates by providing them innovative platforms to demonstrate their talents. And last but not the least, Dr. A.G. Khan, former director of the Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Center for Higher Learning and Advanced Research, whose literary insights and contributions have remained most valuable to our late Chairman Emeritus, Mrs. Fatma Zakaria, over the years, and now available to all campus leaders. Our achievements at this institution remain both pragmatic and pioneering with the direction provided by our Board of Governors. We are grateful to them for their faith in our team's commitment, even as we continue to navigate through a plethora of pandemic-induced challenges. Thank you, gentlemen, for keeping this great institution together through the worst phases of contagion and supporting us judiciously by allocating the resources required to empower us. We are grateful to this extraordinary League of Governors as they guide us from strength to strength. I would fail in my duty if I do not mention 2 global leaders, Mr. Arshad Zakaria and Dr. Farid Zakaria, Chairman Emeritus of the Maulana Azad Educational Trust. Both are renowned scholars from Ivy League institutions and trailblazers in their respective fields, capital markets and journalism. They've been relevant by making substantial contributions to society. The early footprints that originated from this humble historic have made a global impact on the rest of the world. Professor Jane Owen Lynch, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Teaching and Learning, Professor Jill Jones, Dean, the Business School, and Dr. Andrew Jenkins, our designated academic liaison officer, are unable to be here with us today on this platform on account of unavoidable circumstances at their ends. Many thanks, Professor John Anker, Associate Dean International, who represents the University of Huddersfield at this e-graduation ceremony today. While the National Education Policy 2020 has opened up multiple opportunities for autonomy and creativity, it has advanced us into a higher degree of stringency for the university to operate in a newly progressive, regulated statutory environment. The response mechanisms that we've had to deploy over the past year include digitization, academic processes. The struggle has been enormous, but we have overcome, managed to formalize your results, and realize this moment where we are able to graduate, even if only on a killing. Our options are few, and the only way forward is to adopt new models of change, learning, growth, and development as the future unfolds before us. This disruption has provided everybody an opportunity to rebuild, largely to our institution to grow our academic bench strength, as the Trust has kindly recruited 14 new faculty members, 5 of whom are alumni who have chosen to contribute to their alma mater. Contemporary series, new open content dissemination has since been achieved in complete measure. Students have been able to access models through digital platforms, social media links, media partners who have all supported us to take our research to the last mile. We have included all parents and students on our mailing lists, where a weekly knowledge update is provided from faculty research. Some new imperatives include the last 18 months. The power and value of digital communication has been leveraged in complete measure to reach our learners across 122 cities of domicile, irrespective of bandwidth. Our USP, the fabulous Vivanta, has remained bereft of the buzz created by our trainees. But their team has provided the enormous support as we share their premises to frame our visual communication. I say this responsibly, but wistfully. It is quite a challenge to teach learners to swim using a YouTube video or a PowerPoint presentation. Our operations orientation is simply irreplaceable. The immense value at the deep end of the pool, where the highest learning takes place, has been deeply missed this year. Front, as we lean on them for their support to create contemporary content from newer standard operating procedures which are being formulated in industry. Talent management has always remained the topmost priority on these ancillary premises as a learning model of excellence to emulate. IHCL remains India's best respected learning ground, a university of life, greater than any other hospitality university in India, after educating successive generations of the finest talent this country has produced for nearly 120 years since 1903. And we have continued in the fine tradition and culture of our parent organization to deliver value-added, contemporary, and relevant learning to thousands of students. Extensive research, internship exposure, and active mentorship have contributed to the highest order thinking skills of our graduates. The strength displayed by the industry in these troubled times, largely their quick response mechanisms, pivoting models of service to meet renewed guest expectations, is a learning forever that each one of us will cherish. The Indian hotel industry has taken close to a rupee 1.3 lakh crore hit in the course of the pandemic, causing a 75% wipe off in revenue opportunity. Obviously, these effects have been felt by all. The phenomenon has created some kind of a tactical flux in the hospitality job markets last year, but renewal is just around the corner. And my regression research from last month indicates that at least 40,000 jobs across all levels will become available in the next 3 years. Allow me a moment to salute the creativity, ingenuity, and innovative minds of our students who responded to the pandemic by incubating over 60 startups in the last 18 months. At worst, the pandemic may have eroded the job market by a third, 20,000 jobs in 3 years where there could have been 60,000. IHM-A, ladies and gentlemen, represents 1% of the country's top talent graduating each year of about 20,000 graduates from both public and private schools. These 20,000 graduates serve a broad service sector, which includes BPOs, KPOs, IT-enabled services, retail, realty, lifestyle, luxury, aviation, tourism, and more recently, digital experience management and startup incubation. Demand for hospitality graduates will always outstrip supply as our service-oriented economy bounces back. While there may not be enough reason for us to celebrate yet, this is the time for us to foster courage, hope, and resilience. IHM-A launched the Ginger Leadership graduates to grow into independent hotel managers in 5 years since graduation. Such student aspirations and hunger for growth fuel us to find new options as this 5-year program continues to remain on track. We look up to industry to evolve solutions together as we take inspiration from our leaders who proactively pivoted their models of service and operations. Our top recruiters, Indian Hotels Company Limited, including Roots Corporation that carries the Ginger, Marriott, we actively engage industry specialists and angel investors in student projects. Innovative teaching and learning strategies are being implemented to enhance the quality of student exposure through associating with industry chambers like MAET, incorporated by local industry body funding. On the faculty, technology has challenged us, shaped us, and irrevocably changed us in the past 18 months. Our focus on consistency, now digital and electronic, has been paramount as the quality of student experiences remains our first driver of internal customer centricity. Process management is the new tech avatar. That has been a challenge, but we've all adapted. We've all learned how to deal with this change across the board. It has definitely redefined us into a more effective process management model in educational services. Our greatest achievement was our digital, social, and tech communication strategy, irrespective of huge constraints in hardware and connectivity. Our deans and heads of department monitored deliveries with peer evaluations, blind assessments of faculty performance in digital classroom spaces. As a good example, faculty relearned their delivery and assessment skills before expecting students to keep up with the forced change. Our students' interest has remained foremost, irrespective of complex module delivery strategies and alternative module assessment instead of examinations which we are unable to carry out this year. The next month, we will go into a remote external audit from the university with its external examiners. Student feedback ratings, in spite of pandemic-related limitations, tell us that we are on the right track, and we will definitely keep improving as we deal with our challenges. The academic achievements of this class of 2020 are equally consistent with our award profile over the past few years. We have 7 first class, 35 upper second class, 53 lower second class, and 7 third class awards in the hotel management class, while in the culinary arts class, we have 6 first class, 24 upper second, 19 lower second, and 3 third class awards with a hotel management degree, while 53 have graduated with a culinary arts degree. At this event, we are putting out 155 fresh talents into the hospitality ecosystem. Clearly, the need of the hour is to incorporate new models of learning with a powerful technology backbone without boundaries. Learning today is everywhere, whether on social media, blog posts, blogs, or on YouTube. The transformation of educational models into a construct of universal learning has only deepened today. When I graduated 3 decades ago, we were expected to actively go out and seek learning, build knowledge, seek mentors, learn models from industry, and prove our mettle in traditional formats. I realize in retrospect that it was a time-consuming process, whereas knowledge, ladies and gentlemen graduates, seeks you out today and keeps popping up, demanding your attention every few seconds. Learning may have simplified with access, but your diligence to learn continues at a premium. Future generations are blessed with bodies of knowledge at their fingertips. This has remained elusive to our generation until recent times. Many of the parents will resonate with what I'm saying, even if it appears alien to current graduates. The bottom line is an increasing industry expectation of new skills, competencies, and performance dimensions in a cross-functional sphere rather than in traditional silos. All-rounders today have an opportunity to show their mettle, while we are certain that IHM-A has prepared you for this brain. Acceptance of paramount, as life does not come in compartments or modules. One had better be prepared for multitasking with hybrid specializations in key areas from life, and I hope these will be useful to you. Walking the talk has been one of the lessons you have all practiced with me. And in that respect, I'm privileged to have received all your warmth, affection, and adulation. I will always remain grateful for the energy you have infused me with. I am attending this e-graduation ceremony from AV4, or what was called LR4, a classroom where I have taught and learned for 25 years. The greatest sorrow for a professor is to see empty desks in front of the podium, socially distanced and sanitized without students in them. It's quite like hoteliers who their hotels are not buzzing with a demanding energy. It would be an understatement for me to say that we miss you all on campus. All of the sleepless nights you have given us with your WhatsApp calls, empty meetings, Google Meet to resolve your research questions, unbending hypotheses, and fragile research methodologies are still ringing in our ears. We will soon connect with you all on LinkedIn as peers and professionals. The faculty here recognizes that we can never teach any, and the onus to grow now lies entirely with you. So the age-old adage of not filling pails of knowledge, but lighting fires to blaze long after you leave your alma mater will continue in full measure. Remember that we are all wired together to contribute to the future, and we have to do our bit. Education can make but one major contribution of creating strong minds and infusing you with a powerful vision of the future with hope in your hearts that life is not fair because of your tough teachers. Wait for your bosses. And if you think your bosses are tough, wait till you marry. You will soon discover the real bosses in your lives, and you will then start believing that work is fair and exacting leaders make sense. And very soon, you know how the circle of life works. So hold on tight. It's going to be a rough ride, ladies and gentlemen. Have unshakable faith and confidence in your edge. If your minds have grown, even all that is universal, real, and holistic. Never let a rough storm reduce your ability to be the hurricane when life's pressures begin to mount. Lead with passion. People recognize your intentions from your behavior. Kindness doesn't cost anything except your ego. Always remain grounded and humble. The price of success is not marked by material possessions. It is those sleepless nights and time away from the people who care for you that are the real currencies at stake. Vision, belief, and faith create a great culture of forbearance. Nothing that is worthwhile in life was achieved by taking any shortcuts. Fight it out and sustain. But first win over yourself before you dream of winning over the world. Reinvent yourself every day. Your shelf life is shrinking rapidly. Constantly create a newer, finer version and embrace change as if your life depends on it. There will always be a younger, better, smarter dude waiting to replace you. So if you don't appreciate that, you will be redundant faster than you can imagine. Keep yourself on your toes rather than having someone else to do it. Cherish what you've become today. Stay simple, but keep testing your limits. Remember to love yourself as much as you love your work and enrich your life. We all have only one life, and don't remember to take enough pit stops. When you start enjoying the smell of your own rubber burning on the road, don't fail to slow down and realize that you can't turn back. So keep your eyes on the road, folks. If you make someone's day special each day, you will remain special forever. Keep renewing your spirit with people that infuse a positive energy and challenge you to give your best. Never let anyone dampen your spirit because your Josh is yours, not theirs. Listen to criticism positively. Reflect on making yourself greater each day. Seek mentors who are tough with you and bring out the best in you. Find coaches who will not think twice about stretching you before propelling you to great heights. Real growth begins by being critical of oneself before being critical of others. The journey to greatness is strewn with thorns, and how skillfully you walk down that path really matters. Keep renewing relationships with people, cultures, and civilizations. Respect diversity and inclusiveness. Enriching experiences will keep you relevant longer as you learn from what life shares with you every day. This enrichment from the University of Life is irreplaceable and far superior to anything you may have learned in this classroom AV4, a lecture hall that has created more leaders than its square footage. The industry is tough, and let's not make any bones about that. But the adaptability of the human mind is greater. Remember, there are no perfect leaders, and that they were also great followers at some stage. Fragrant and inviting when it reaches you. They deserve the highest respect when your guests start to exult about beautiful memories and invigorating experiences. They are as much a part of the experience process as you are, but with a different orientation. We sometimes lose traction because of our short memories and need to be reminded of great human victories. You will probably tell your children someday how you surmounted the challenges of being in the greatest scourge that humanity has ever experienced, called the COVID pandemic. Live each day like it was your last, with no expectations. No excuses, no apologies, no regrets. Build your own values, beliefs, and faith. Only then will our unique culture survive the test of time. You will leave these behind for the next generation. Finally, my heartfelt gratitude to your families who have believed in our mission for you all. We promised them 5 years ago, leave us your teenagers and we will give you ladies and gentlemen. That promise is now fulfilled in complete measure. Let us bow in respect to each member of our own families, our parents, spouses, and children, whose spaces we invaded, making them offices, laboratories, and research libraries. Many of these families have accepted this new normal with a smile, because each one of them as well is a part of delivering the unique student experience we deliver remotely today. Even as we've created value for students as a primordial duty, the principle of service before self has been conveyed in its complete worth. And students, we owe you another debt of gratitude for keeping us on our toes, making us highly mobile friendly, teaching us to communicate effectively on Insta, Snapchat, WhatsApp. Thank you for making us a progressive and modern faculty in listening to your needs and requirements, because this has helped us to redesign education. And for creating these unique learning experiences, allow me to place the entire credit with our fantastic academic and administrative teams at IHM-A. As a case in point, the curation of virtual events like this one can only be delivered with the ingenious application of digital event management as well as digital and marketing communication expertise. And fortunately, we've acquired these now. And while each one of us needs to gain new credits in technology applications, what enslaves technology is wonderful people like yourselves. So let me humbly salute all the magnificent people who have created the special aura at IHM Aurangabad. Graduates, enjoy your success today for all the right reasons. Share, care, rejoice with your families. They're the most valuable asset you have. When your own children arrive, you will value your parents for how much they've tolerated you as you grew up. By then, hopefully, you would have grown into leaders, responsible citizens, and people of character who would forgive your own children's indiscretions, as your parents and teachers may have forgiven until now. Thank you for taking this last lecture patiently with a smile on your face. I promise you the next one won't be in a long, long time. And thanks again to each one who has spared time to be with us here today and for making us such an important part of your life. Godspeed, get vaccinated, stay safe, be strong, go there and get that job done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jairam. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Puneet Chhatwal, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Indian Hotels Company Limited, to address the class of 2020.
Thank you. Thank you. Respected trustees, Board of Governors, parents, teachers, faculty, and the lovely students who are graduating today, I would not speak anything about the pandemic and how bad the industry and the world looks like, because it's a very important day of your life today. And it's also the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It's a very happy day. And it's very happy because this is the one you will remember. And I remember very well 37 years ago when I graduated from IHM, not as prestigious as Aurangabad, but the one from Delhi. And I can confirm to you one thing, that the most important phases of my life have been when I've gone back to school. So when I went back to IHM, when I went to study further in any part of the world, that became the most important part of the journey. Actually, listening to Dr. Jairam, when he said this is the last lecture, it sounded really like a very strong class on the circle of life, on the university of life, and how you go about it. So, and also when Dr. Khan said something, I would actually turn it into something which you should inculcate in yourself. What Dr. Khan mentioned was, we may have been hurt, we may have been broken, but we will not surrender. That should be a part of your journey as you embark on the new chapter, a new phase in your life going forward. And also, while describing Mrs. Zakaria, he said, greatness does not flow from power or position. You will all learn to remember this. Greatness flows from kindness. Greatness flows from humility. Greatness flows from doing things. Greatness flows from doing things right and doing the right thing in the very first time. Having said that, I just thought, what should I talk to all of you about? So, as you can see, I have not prepared any speech, so whatever I say either follows what the previous speaker said or flows through my own experiences of life. I thought I'll give you some key messages, and I kind of shortlisted them into 7 key messages for today. Number 1 is the first phase of your new chapter will be a continuation of practical education. That means turning the theory into practice going forward. This is very important because this platform that you will build, or this foundation, will be the key determinant about what you will be doing in 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and then it will be time to go back to school anyways. So I think the very important part is to consider this as a continuation of your education in real life out of the school. Number 2, you are running a marathon. This is not a sprint. It's not like who came first, who came last, who got a management trainee job, who became a manager first. It's a marathon, as you've seen a lot of us who are in the industry, including school. I'm celebrating 40th year in this great industry, and it is a really great industry. So you have to prepare yourself for several decades, unless you want to leave the industry after 5, 10, 15 years. That's a different thing. But if you've chosen this as your career, if you have chosen this as your path to excellence, then I think you have to prepare yourself accordingly and not take shortcuts in life. Third, very important one is building your own competitive advantage, building your own strengths, building a culture which is driven by the strengths you have, not what you would like to have. Each one of us has a certain sweet spot. You should discover that, build further on it, make it so good that nobody can copy you. That is the very definition of competitive advantage. When the industry uses the word competitive advantage, it is having 2 meanings. Number 1 is your ability to charge minus cost to service, which we also call the contribution margin or gross operating profit. The second very important one, which is applicable to all industries and all individuals, is something that you have that others find difficult to copy. So I think building your competitive advantage is the third most important message that I would like to give. With this, I would follow with the fourth message, and the message is of resilience. In words of Dr. Jairam, he said, if you found the faculty tough, wait till you get your job, and then you will find your bosses tough. Then he said, wait till you get married, and then you will get to know the bosses, right? So resilience is needed in every phase of your life. It is one of the, I would say, it is one of the key attributes each one of us has. It's only a question of how you demonstrate resilience and how you act when thrown in such a situation, not only with resilience, but also with character. Number 5, agility. Agile people, agile organizations are very important. It is not anymore the large who will beat the small. It is not anymore the very big companies. Look at all that has happened in the recent times in terms of IPOs and in terms of valuations that are coming out. These are not traditional organizations. It shows that if you're agile, if you have a great idea, if you've executed it with perfection, you can reach different heights. So I think agility is very important because the fast will continue to beat the slow. Number 6, which I find very challenging, especially in South Asia, because we have a large population, we have fewer opportunities, we are very competitive by nature. This is good. There's nothing wrong in being competitive. But what we tend to forget is collaboration achieves far more success than just competitiveness. So I think build a culture of collaboration in the societies you live in the relationships that you have, in the businesses you lead. I think that will help you succeed far more collectively than doing it individually. I think the 7th thing is about culture. You know, the culture and core values are very important, and that's the last message that I have is on culture. And you know, Taj, the first hotel opened in 1903, and the company is 120 years old. And we really defined this culture in the last few years and said, Taj stands for trust, awareness, and joy. Trust of all your stakeholders is very important, not just in a business, but in your relationships, in the way you work, in the way you act. Having trust of the people is absolutely crucial for any kind of professional success. A stands for awareness, and awareness of not just your job. Awareness of what is happening around you is as important as gaining trust of people. And finally, the J stands for joy. Joy in doing anything that you do. A little bit of laughing, joking, smiling all the time, it does you good. It does good to people who surround you and who are with you. One thing which I just got as an idea listening to speakers was, maybe jobs is a problem. You're very blessed because we have Mr. Gaurav Pokhriyal who heads our HR. I think anybody who is without a job, please feel free to contact him. And if he does not respond, which I think 101% he will, please feel free to write to me either through Dr. Jairam or through Mr. Pokhriyal. We will ensure that all of you get jobs when you graduate and when you finish from school. That's I think a given. Pandemic or no pandemic, layoffs or no layoffs, you know, we haven't done that, and we will take all of you who are left for whatever reasons without a job. Last, I spent 15 years of my life with a company called Carlson Companies from Minneapolis. And as a Carlson fellow, I was allowed to use a credo that Mr. Carlson had created, and I used it for a graduation ceremony last, and I took permission to use it outside of Carlson offices long after I'd left the company. And this was a graduation ceremony in Paris in 2014. So the credo goes like this, and I think it will help you because it has definitely helped me in shaping my life both on a professional and a personal front. And it goes like this: whatever you do with integrity. Wherever you go as a leader. Whomever you serve with caring. Whenever you dream with your all, and never, ever, ever give up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to me. Good luck, all the best, and I'm sure you will do very well.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words as our students take their first step into the world of hospitality. May I now request Professor Rushad Kavida, Dean, Undergraduate Studies, IHM-A, to present the students graduating in the order of the university student numbers, followed by Professor Jane Owen Lynch, Pro Vice Chancellor, Teaching and Learning, University of Huddersfield, UK, who will confer the degrees to graduating students and deliver the convocation address through a video shared by the university authorities. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Smita. It's a real honor and a privilege to be calling out the final roll call for the class of 2020. I shall call out students in the order of your university numbers, starting with the 4-year BA Honours in Hotel Management. Shwet Agarwal. Sahil Bhalerao. Shiv Bhasin. Chandraveer Bhati. Debashri Bhattacharji. Kia Bhosle. Vaishnavi Borase. Rubek Chadda. Mihir 40,000. Charitra Chandani. Angad Singh Chatwal. Keval Chodankar. Yash Datwani. Deepansh Dayal. Shiv Desai. Anuradha Datta. Rishi Ganguly. Sunit Garge. Abhijay Gaur. Ayush Halde. Priya Jain. Taruni Jain. Abhishek Jindal. मुद्रा जोशी, श्याम कक्कर, त्रिशा कांगा, तविशी कपूर, शुभांकर कापसे, अनुश्री करवे, कार्तिकेय खत्री, सरवीन कौर खुराना, आनंद कृष्णन, सिद्धांत कुलकर्णी, वेदांत कुट्टी, सेमरत लालिया,
Congratulations to the whole class.
सिमरत कौर लांबा, अभिषेक महेंद्रू, अनमोल मैनी, कपिल मंगवानी, रोहन मैथ्यू, हरि मेनन, लक्ष्य नारंग, ओमकार पांच पटेल, वैष्णवी परीख, स्मित पारेख, चिराग पटेल, करण पटेल, श्लोक पुरोहित, अरविंदन आर, साहिल राघवन, लोविन रत्रा, कुणाल रायते, ईश्वर रेवड़े, देव रोहरा, राहुल सावंत, आनंदिता शेख, माजिद शेख, डैनियल शर्मा, अम्या शिंडेकर, आदित्य सिंह, आयुष सिंह, दिव्यांशु सिंह, प्रीतम सूर्यदेवरा, त्रिशा सुवर्णा, कुंवर तलवार, शिवनराज सिंह ठाकुर, वरुणा थापर, निमिषा ठुकराल, प्रणव टुंगीकर, करण त्यागी, संस्कृति वैष्णव, सत्यम वर्मा, मानसी वशिष्ठ, निखिल विजय, ईशान बोरा, रोहन वारे. For the 3-year BA Honours in Hotel Management, we have Jitisha Aher, Sablog Anmol, Azad Ansari, Sania Doble, Yash Jaiswal, प्रिया कुचंदानी, Simran Monga, Raghav Sharma, Kushagra Sharma, Pranay Raj Singh, and Dhwanil Vagani. We now move to the 4-year BA Honours Culinary Arts. Mayank Agarwal, Ridha Agarwal, Shagil Ahmed, Mudit Ahuja, Asma Alvi, Palomi Anjaria, Purvi Arora, Harshvardhan Atreya, Sparsh Bhatia, Apeksha Chauhan, Aviraj B. Chaudhary, Durva Goble, Navya Dua, Divyanshu Ganguly, Nidhi Gohil, Anmol Gupta, Anahita Handa, Charmaine Hiwale, Sakina Hussain, Vidhi Jaju, Vedika Kariwala, Mohak Khurana, Akash Lakshmi Narayanan, Simran Longani, Jatin Mulchandani, Riya Malik, Aryaman Parashar, Siddhant Parmar, Riya Raisoni, Mrinalini Rana, Jaskaran Sahani, Namrata Sahota, Vatsal Sapra, Parth Shah, Aryaman Sharma, Aditya Shekhawat, Ramzan Shiraz, Arjun Singh, Pranjal Soni, Muskan Srivastava, Abha Suryavanshi, Love Tandon, Anish Piku, Mohammad Zaid. For the 3-year BA Honours Culinary Arts, Raja Claude Daniel, Niharika Gupta, Rachi Gupta, Neha Iyer, Nikita Jolapara, Manasvi Kabra, Shubham Naik, Chinmay Vani. And for the 3-year BA in Culinary Arts, Vibhuti Mishra. Thank you so much. May I please request Professor Jane Owen-Leach's video to be played now. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most of all to you, the graduates, because we are here to celebrate your very special day. I'm afraid that global events mean that I can't be here with you today, but I've sent this recording instead, and I really hope that you enjoy the day, and I hope that next year I will be able to come to Aurangabad and join with the ceremonies. First of all, we have to do a very, very important part of the ceremony. So please, could I ask all of the graduates to stand if they are not already doing so. Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you graduate status of the University of Huddersfield. Congratulations, everyone. Please be seated. The University of Huddersfield continues to grow in stature, not just in the UK, but also in the global world of business. And more recently, we have had a dramatic increase in the number of students that are coming to our institution from your home country, India. In 2013, we were awarded the UK University of the Year. In 2017, we were awarded the Global Excellence Teaching Award. And in 2018, we were recognised by the UK government as a Gold Award in the Teaching Excellence Framework. I am the university's Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Teaching and Learning, and as such I am very proud of all of these achievements of the university. We would be delighted to see you if you ever visit the UK, or if you decide to continue your study with us in the future. This ceremony marks a significant moment in your careers, and I am honoured to be able to share in your celebrations, even if it is only remotely. You have worked very hard to reach this point, and I'm sure that there were times along the way when you thought that you might never get here, but here you are, and congratulations. This is a celebration of your achievements, but I also think it's a time when we should give thanks. Thanks to the parents who have shared in your success, to your grandparents, brothers, sisters, friends, teachers, and everyone that has helped you on this journey to your graduation ceremony today. In the 20 years or so that the relationship between the University of Huddersfield and the Aurangabad Institute of Hotel Management has been in place, we have worked together to develop programs of high quality to students in your shoes. Today, university staff and external examiners who visit Aurangabad are always very impressed with your student endeavours and the work that you achieve here. In fact, I visited Aurangabad last year and I spoke to several of the students, and I was very impressed with their work ethic, their zest for their studies, and their knowledge of their potential career paths once they graduate. My particular thanks at this point must go to the principal, Dr. Satish Jayaram. He is a source of constant inspiration to those who are fortunate enough to know him, those who work with him, and also those who are taught by him, as you are yourselves. Our two organisations share a commitment to bring professional graduate education to all who can benefit. We are determined to help our students achieve self-development and self-reliance so that they can achieve their true potential in the global world of business. I am very mindful that by 2030, according to The Economist newspaper, India will be the third largest economy in the world, behind the US and China. You and your country are very much the future. With this in mind, education is very important on that path to economic greatness. The course you have followed and the qualifications you have gained will prepare you for that world of business, and this is an important investment in your future and the future of your country. One of the largest industries in India is tourism. With your qualifications, you are at the centre of the opportunities around hotel management, food service, and of course, tourism. By choosing a qualification awarded by the University of Huddersfield as a UK institution and at an institution supported by the Charge chain, you have demonstrated your awareness of the global village and how the world is increasingly interacting across borders. We live in an era of lifelong learning. As a graduate, you may feel that you never want to take any examinations or that this is the end of your formal education. But please do not fall into this trap. Look at your undergraduate degree as the next stage in your personal and professional development. I would like to finish by once again offering you my congratulations. I must also thank all of the people who are here today to make this a great celebration occasion. Please enjoy the rest of your day, celebrate with your family and friends, and accept mine and the University of Huddersfield's sincerest best wishes for your future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kavina. And now for the awards for academic excellence. May I request Dr. Anand Iyengar, Dean Teaching and Learning Services, IHM-A, to announce the awards for outstanding academic and co-curricular performances from the class of 2020. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Smita. Can you confirm to me that I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay, fantastic. So we get straight to the award list. But before that, let me congratulate the graduates, and I wish you all the very best in the future. So we have a set of academic and extracurricular activities award. I'll first announce the extracurricular awards, and I would also like the tech team to get Dr. A.G. Khan on the center screen to do the honors and congratulate these students. Dr. Khan, these are excellence in extracurricular activities, which is the judgment of an academic committee. And this time the committee has tried to include as many people as possible. So in the list, we have Shwet Kamal Agarwal. This is excellence overall performance in extracurricular activities. So we have Shwet Kamal Agarwal, Kush Anand, Abhijay Gaur, Trisha Kanga, Siddhant Kapai, Abhishek Mahendra, Megha Nair, Keith Parekh, Mansi Vasisht, and Ishan Vora. So these are students from hotel management. From the culinary arts, we have Harshavardhan Atre, Namrata Sahota, and Muskan Srivastava. Dr. Khan, if you could just congratulate us.
It's indeed a matter of great pleasure to be with you this afternoon, and I congratulate all the graduates and candidates and for having achieved these awards. So I am sure that these students will continue to pursue their studies and continue to pursue excellence in their life and be of service to our. Have a nice, wish you a very, very bright, very nice future. Be safe.
So thank you very much, Mr. Khan.
Thank you.
Dr. Khan, to stay on, just one set of awards. So we have excellence in sports, for which we have Karan Tyagi, Kunal Raite from Hotel Management, and Zaid Mohammed. First Bhatti from the Culinary Arts. So congratulations to you.
Congratulations, dear.
Thank you.
You all the best. Congratulations on getting these awards. Wish you all the best for your future pursuits. Thank you.
There's been we need to fast track this event because Mr. Chatwal has to attend to a commitment. So may I please ask the tech team to get Mr. Chatwal on the center screen, please. Thank you, Dr. Khan. Thank you for your inspiring words. So we are actually ahead of the game. We are actually moving it fast. So we have Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Award for Academic Excellence. This is given to the student who has done well in all the 3 years. And if the tech team could get Mr. Chatwal onto the center screen, please. Yeah, thank you. So Mr. Chatwal, this year the award in hotel management goes to Aditya Singh, the best performance in the class of 2020. So Aditya, don't worry about the picture there because they were programmed in a certain manner. We had to readjust the list, but it should not be a problem for you. And we have got Apeksha Chavan from Culinary Arts. So these are the people these are the students who get the award for this year. Mr. Chatwal, if you could just say.
Yes, congratulations, Aditya and Apeksha. Well done and all the best for future.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And there's one award that we give every year, which is called as the R.K. Krishna Kumar Award for Academic Excellence. And this year, the academic committee has decided to give this to the student who is top on the list, but also who has joined the Indian Hotels Company, for his development as a hotelier. So this time, this shield goes to Chirag Patel.
Congratulations, Chirag Patel. Well done. We look forward to welcoming you at IHCL.
Thank you, Mr. Chatwal. Thank you for this adjustment. Thank you very much. Continue with the rest of the awards. We are now looking at an award which we have been giving away for the past 25 years now. It's called as Demonstrating the Right Winning Attitude. And to do the honors, may I please request the tech team to get Mr. Gaurav Pokhriyal the central stage, please. Yeah, thank you. And in this order, we have Anushka Bakchi. So these are the students who have demonstrated some sort of fire in the belly. They've shown some out-of-the-box thinking. So this is the award that goes out to these students. And this time the committee has identified Anushka Bakchi, Nandan Belsare, Sahil Bhalera, Mihir Chalisazar, Sharveen Kaur Khurana, and Vaishnavi Parekh. So this is from the hotel management group. Of course, I missed one important name, which is Govind Ratra, for all his contribution towards CSR. Yeah, thank you. So these are students from the hotel management cohort. From the culinary arts, we have Guruva Dhoble, Rachi Gupta, Riya Raisoni, Jaskaran Sahani, Aryaman Sharma, Aga Suryavanshi, and Mohammad Zaid. Mr. Pokhriyal, if you just congratulate the students.
I congratulate all of you and wish you all a very, very bright future and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Yeah, the tech team to ensure that Mr. Pokhriyal stays on the central screen, and as I call out the next set of awards, which is excellence in internship, students who have demonstrated outstanding potential as far as their internship module is concerned. And in this section, the students identified who have been marked on the similar levels. So we have Rashi Agarwal, Ayush Halde, Anushri Karve, Chirag Patel, Daniel Sharma, Aditya Singh, Divyanshu Singh, Trisha Suvarna, Kumar Talwar, and Varuna Thapar. So these are students from the hotel management cohort. From the culinary arts, we have Apeksha Chauhan, Anaida Handa, and Vedika Taruval. So many congratulations, students. Thank you, Mr. Pokhriyal.
Thank you.
So now we move on to the next category, which are excellent performance, outstanding performance in elective modules. And to do the honors, I would request the tech team to get Mr. Bijal Desai on the center screen, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Desai. So these are some awards in optional modules, electives as we call them. And the first one, which is best performance in managing innovation and change. This is one of our most popular modules, and you will know in a short while. And the award goes to Push Anand for securing the highest mark in that module. Then we have since these are individual students, you might want to congratulate them, Mr. Desai.
Many congratulations, Kush, on this achievement. I wish you all the best for future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Desai. The next module, which is digital and marketing communication, and the highest score in that module goes to Siddhant Kapai.
Congratulations, Siddhant. Wish you all the best and good luck for future.
The next is best performance in global events and festival. The person who scored the highest mark, the student who scored the highest mark, was Simrat Lamba.
Congratulations to you as well.
From the culinary arts, the modules that we have identified are best performance in culinary innovation management, which goes to Aryaman Parashar.
Congratulations, Aryaman, and all the best.
Best performance in digital and marketing communication, Aviraj Veer Singh Chaudhary.
Congratulations once again, and all the best.
Best performance in global events and festivals, Vedika Kaliwala.
Congratulations.
And you might be interested in this one. We have a module, elective module on the culinary side, which is called as corporate governance, and the highest score getter is Jatin Mulchandani.
I didn't hear the name. Anyways, I think this subject is very close to my heart.
Yes.
And I'd love to share that IHCL as an industry leader has practically won all the awards actually in this area. So it's very heartening that you guys are focusing on corporate governance at such an early age. So all the best and congratulations.
Yeah, the student's name was Jatin Mulchandani.
Jatin, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all the best and good luck, Jatin.
Thank you, Mr. Desai.
Thank you.
For the next set of awards, may I request the tech team to get Professor John Anker on the center screen, please. So here we have got the award which is very close to my heart, and of course to all the teaching staff here. It's the best performance in research, and in the hotel management cohort it goes to Siddhant Kapai.
Congratulations, Siddhant.
In the culinary arts cohort we have Sparsh Bhatia.
Congratulations, Sparsh.
Dhruva Doble.
Congratulations, Dhruva.
Ria Raisoni.
Congratulations, Ria.
So there wasn't any distinction in the marks, so the committee decided to get everyone on board. Can we get Ariman Sharma's picture on the screen, please? Yeah, thank you. So the next set of awards are in management studies, and this award takes into account all the performance in the management modules across all 3 years, and the person who has scored the highest grades as far as management studies module is concerned, that is Kush Anand.
Congratulations, Kush.
From the hotel management cohort, and from the culinary arts, it's Purvi Arora.
Congratulations, Purvi.
Thank you, Professor Anker. So now we've got some operational modules and students who have done exceedingly well in those modules. And to do the honors, can I ask the tech team to get Mr. Sarabjit Singh on the center screen, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Singh. These are some operations related modules, and we would like you to congratulate the students. So we start with best performance in accommodations operations, and the student who has done exceedingly well as far as accommodation operations is concerned is Kumar Talwar.
Congratulations, Kumar. All the best.
The best performance in food and beverage management goes to Prisha Kanga.
Wish you all the very best and all success.
Best performance in food production operations, Anaita Handa.
Congratulations, Anaita, and all the best.
And best performance in culinary arts module, Nidhi Gohil.
Excellent. All the best to you and congratulations.
So thank you, Mr. Singh. Congratulations, students. Now we go on to the academic awards, performance all across 3 years. And to do the honors, could I get the tech team to have Mr. Sohail Nathani onto the central screen, please? Advocate Sohail Nathani.
Thank you, I'm here.
Could the tech team get, yes. Good afternoon, Advocate Nathani.
Good afternoon.
This is, these are the number one awards, as we would call it. And we start off with the third rank. So in hotel management, it is Kumar Talwar.
Congratulations, Kumar, an exceptional performer in a very special batch. All the very best for the future.
So we will have the certificate and the medal sent to you, Kumar. You don't have to worry about it. In the culinary arts, we've got 2 people sharing this rank. It's Anaita Handa and Nidhi Gohil.
Anaita, Nidhi, congratulations. India has just won a gold medal at the Olympics as we do this ceremony, and you've won this in your class. Congratulations.
Now the second rank in hotel management is Chirag Patel.
Chirag, congratulations, well done. All the very best for the future.
And from the culinary arts is Purvi Arora.
Purvi, congratulations and all the very best for the future.
So Chirag and Purvi, your silver cup and certificate will be delivered to you shortly. Or it would be nice if you come and collect it from. We would like to have a picture with you. Now the most awaited one, ranked first. And from the hotel management cohort, we have Aditya Singh.
Aditya, very well done. Congratulations, leader of the pack in this exceptional batch. All the very best, and keep the flag of IHM flying high wherever you go.
And from culinary arts, it's Apeksha Chauhan.
Apeksha, well done. Congratulations, and we look forward to even greater successes in the years ahead. Congratulations to all the rank holders and all the very, very best to the entire graduating class. Thank you.
Congratulations, students. Thank you, Advocate Nathani. Thank you for encouraging them. We have a very special set of awards now. These are memorial awards, as we would call them. And in 2008, in the 26/11 attacks, we had one of our students succumbing to the injury and to the aftermath of the bombing at the Taj Mahal Palace and Towers. And the family has instituted an award in his name, and it's called as the Kaizad Kamdin Memorial Award. To do this award, may I ask the tech team to get Mr. Gaurav Pokhriyal onto the center screen, please. Yeah, thank you. So we have instituted this award from 2010, and it's called as Kaizad Kamdin Memorial Award, and this is for the student who has shown some diligence and, of course, answered call beyond duty. So this year, the committee has identified Arjun Singh from the Culinary Arts Cohort, obviously because Kaizad was a chef. So this has got a huge rolling trophy, and we also have something which comes in from the Kamdin family. So they have presented the award to the student here. So we are delighted to have you present this award to the student, Mr. Pokhriyal. So this is Arjun Singh, and the committee has chosen him for this special award. If you'd like to say something to him.
Congratulations, Arjun, and I'm sure this award means a lot to you. Anything which is based on going an extra mile certainly deserves to be applauded. All the very best. And I'm sure you will show the same amount of spirit and resilience going forward in future. Congratulations once again.
We had a student from the cohort of 2014 who succumbed to cancer, and the family has instituted an award in his name, which is called as the Sushen Raghavendra Memorial Award. And the family just insisted one thing, that we give it to a good student. Now, every student is good, but the only way for us to identify was somebody who was good-natured, a good human being like Sushen Raghavendra himself. So this year, the committee has chosen Tavishi Kapoor for this award.
Congratulations, Tavishi. I'm sure this award means a lot to you. Congratulations and all the very best.
The next is Arijit Tiwari Memorial Award. Arijit, I must tell you, had a 100% attendance throughout his tenure at the school here, and unfortunately he passed away in a mishap, and the family has instituted an award in his name. So Arijit Tiwari Memorial Award for diligence goes to Chirag Patel. I think you had the photograph right in the first place.
Congratulations, Chirag. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Thank you, Mr. Patel.
Chirag, congratulations.
Thank you again, Mr. Patel. Every year we have Nestle coming onto campus and hosting a competition, culinary competition, and it's been a precedence to present these awards at the annual graduation function. So, to do this honor, I would again request the tech team to put Advocate Sohail Nathani onto the center screen, please. Advocate Nathani, you would be probably interested in this because they give them secret ingredients and they ask them to produce something which everyone would appreciate. And every year Nestle sort of comes onto the campus and they conduct these competitions. And as I mentioned earlier, that it's a precedence to award the students in the graduation day function. So this year, there have been two people from the hot kitchen side and from the bakery pastry side. So in the bakery pastry side, it's Akash Lakshmi Narayanan.
Akash, congratulations, well done. Please don't keep your location a secret. The ingredients were a secret, but we're coming to visit you wherever you set up shop.
Yeah, of course. And from the culinary side, the hot kitchen side, we have got Mudit Ahuja.
Mudit, well done, congratulations. Likewise, don't keep your location a secret. We want to come and taste your food in person wherever you are. Well done and congratulations.
Thank you, Advocate. That was really interesting. Right, I had to skip my list. So now we go on to the most special award. This year we have instituted Dr. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria Award. For a lady student who has performed exceedingly well, because I'm sure Mrs. Zakaria was always for women empowerment and education. So we have got lady students in the list who have secured the highest grades. So to do the honors, may I ask the tech team to put Mr. Farad Jamal onto the center screen, please. Mr. Jamal, this is the first time that we have instituted this award. This award carries a certificate, trophy, and a cash award of 11,000 rupees. And the student from the hotel management was scored the highest amount, and of course, a lady student, that is Simrat Kaur Lamba. Yes, the next one. That's right. And from the Culinary Arts cohort, we have Purvi Arora. Mr. Jamal, if you would want to say a couple of words to the students.
Well, my heartiest congratulations. I think these are extremely well deserved and a very befitting tribute to our chairperson, late chairperson, Mrs. Zakaria. And I think as we see today how our ladies are performing across Olympics and everywhere else, I think they're really leading from the front. Very, very proud that these ladies are winning the award. So keep it up and great going. Thank you. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Mr. Jamal. So Simrat and Purvi, two options. Either we deliver it to you or you can collect it from Aurangabad. So whatever works for you. The last year we had to deal with the pandemic challenge and the ensuing lockdown. We had about 55 challenging days where the students had to be kept in the hostels. We had to also ensure that they reach their homes safely. And we need to felicitate the people who have been a pillar of strength in allowing us to complete our jobs. And for this, Mr. Jamal, there have been three important people who have ensured that the students not only develop some sort of contagion here in Aurangabad, but also reach home safely and to the satisfaction of their parents. So we would like to honor, celebrate or felicitate these individuals. And may I just call Sahib Rao Jadhav, Satish Pawar.
Thank you. Congratulations, Sahib and Satish Pawar. Two of them?
Yeah, and there's one more, Ganesh Gaikwad, who you know as our accountant. Yeah.
But extremely grateful for all for the fantastic work that you have done in very adverse circumstances, and I've got our students back home in safety, and really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and keep up the good work. It's really called service above self, and great example of dedication. Thank you. All the very best.
Thank you, Mr. Jamal. And now for two very special awards. These are actually student awards. The students rate all the faculty members on various parameters, and they tell us how we have been doing and how we have been good in helping them learn. So every year we collect a comprehensive student feedback, and students, by virtue of what they have to say, have identified two faculty members as their best and their role models, and they have given them the highest rating. So here from the Culinary Arts, I have my colleague Gautam Sen.
Just repeat the name.
Yeah, Gautam Sen.
Gautam Sen. Congratulations, Gautam. Fantastic.
And from the hotel management man whom you know, Dr. Satish Jairam.
Congratulations, Satish. Proud of you, and keep up the good work, keep up the fantastic job that you've done, and really appreciate that. Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of this award ceremony. Thank you, members on this virtual dash. I learned a new word today. And thank you, students, and thank you support team. Thank you, Smita, once again for allowing me to go through this piece, go through this segment. So congratulations, graduates. Once again, you have a bright future. All the very best. Look after yourself. Stay safe. That's the message from my side. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dignitaries. I now request Dr. Meena Sinha, Head Executive Education, IHM-A, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Smita. Honorable dignitaries, respected invitees, parents, and our most valued graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and great honor to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduates from the class of 2020. At this moment, we remember our founder chairman, late Dr. Rafiq Zakaria, whose vision and inspiration guide us even today as we move from strength to strength. We are also profoundly grateful to late Dr. Fatma Rafiq Zakaria, who was Chairman Emeritus of the Maulana Azad Educational Trust, for infusing the campus with her bright energy and enthusiasm for life, and for bringing about a sea change at the Dr. Rafiq Zakaria campus. We sincerely appreciate the presence of Mr. Farag Jamal, Chairman Maulana Azad Educational Trust, Mumbai, an industry veteran, for inspiring the graduates as they start their professional journey. We are truly grateful to our chief guest, Mr. Puneet Chatwal, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Indian Hotels Company Limited, whose eminent presence and words of wisdom have indeed made this event a memorable one. We would also like to express our gratitude to Professor Jane Owen Lynch, Pro Vice Chancellor, Teaching and Learning, University of Huddersfield, UK, for conferring the degrees on the IHM-A graduates who were able to secure world-class international education in Aurangabad. We are grateful to Professor John Anker, Associate Dean International, the Business School, for gracing the occasion on behalf of the University of Huddersfield, UK. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our board members, Advocate Sohail Nathani, Trustee, Maulana Azad Educational Trust, and Managing Partner, Economic Laws Practice, Mumbai. Dr. A.G. Khan, former Director, Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Center for Higher Learning and Advanced Research. Mr. Bijal Desai, Senior Vice President and Company Secretary, Indian Hotels Company Limited. Mr. Gaurav Pokhriyal, Senior Vice President and Global Head, Human Resources, Indian Hotels Company Limited. And Mr. Sarabjit Singh, Head Expressions, Indian Hotels Company Limited, for their contribution to the success of IHM-A. We are also grateful to our colleagues from the University of Huddersfield, Professor Jill Jones, Dean, the Business School, and Dr. Andrew Jenkins, Subject Leader in Hospitality and Events Management, for their continued support and guidance. We would also like to extend our gratitude to Mr. Rajesh Chakrabarti, General Manager, Vivanta Aurangabad, and his team for their invaluable contribution to the overall learning of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that a graduation ceremony at IHM-A had to be conducted over a virtual platform owing to the prevailing circumstances. As you all know, such an event requires weeks of meticulous planning, and we have been fortunate to be backed by a very motivated and dedicated team of the faculty and staff at the Institute. Needless to mention that this event would not have been successful without the able leadership, guidance, and support of our principal, Dr. Satish Jairam. We are also grateful to all our invitees for spending their valuable time to be part of this occasion and celebrate our success. We are thankful to the press for their support and assistance in spreading our message of goodwill. Today's event has been an incredible ceremony that has witnessed our graduates through dedication, fruitful efforts, and perseverance, and a solid commitment to excel. A very big thank you to all our dearly loved graduates for allowing the Institute to groom you, and the parents for vesting their trust and confidence in us as we prepare their awards to deal with the challenges ahead and become future leaders. As we pause to acknowledge your resilience, intellect, and grit, we all know that this journey of 4 years has been no walk in the park. There were many challenges and obstacles for you, but you overcame them and are now excited to embark on the next phase of your life, armed with your formal education, and also that what you were forced to learn immediately, that the most significant lesson, life's lesson of the uncertainties of tomorrow. Graduate, Gratitude to the IHM-A faculty and staff for their commitment towards the overall development of the graduates. I must add that those who have graduated today are destined for even higher achievements as capable individuals who will make a massive footprint on this planet, and we are excited to witness how you create these realities for you and the society at large. Lastly, but most importantly, our gratitude to our society and our community where we live and carry out our academic pursuits. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing this event to a close, we thank you for being with us this evening. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Parents and graduating students are requested to please proceed to download the yearbook and explore the various features on this digital platform, like the photo booth, memory lane, chat rooms, and faculty lounge through the lobby. We hope you have enjoyed our first ever virtual graduation day, curated to ensure that all our students are able to take back fond memories of this day. The portal will be open for you. I know that we have mentioned 6 p.m., but I think that there is so much more to offer, and you will be here. You will be able to explore all these features till 7 p.m. today. So thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening ahead.